The Home Atlas. Understand the house you actually own. You clean a gutter and find what looks like black sand. Maybe it is in the downspout. Maybe it is sitting in a little pile at the elbow. And the worry is simple. Is my roof coming apart? By the end, you will know how to read that grit without panic, what to check safely from the ground, and when it becomes a call a pro job. Here is the straight answer. Granules in the gutter are a signal, not a verdict. One small pile is not a roof diagnosis. A repeating pile, bare spots on the shingles, recent hail or wind, or any water sign changes the move. Those granules are not dirt. On an asphalt shingle, the common layered roof shingle on many houses, they are tiny mineral pieces on the weather side. The granules block sunlight. Under them is asphalt, the waterproof sticky layer that helps hold the shingle together. That is why the simple kitchen table metaphor works. Granules are the roof's sunscreen. When the sunscreen is even, the asphalt has cover. When you see bald, dark, or shiny patches, the asphalt is taking sun directly, and the clock speeds up. A newer roof gets its own rule. Manufacturers add extra loose granules during production, and some ride along until rain washes them into the gutters. GF calls them rider granules. IKO calls them hitchhiker granules. Plain English, extras. On a new or recently installed roof, a little grit can be normal. The word to listen for is taper. It should get lighter, not heavier. It should not leave the roof looking blotchy. If the pile keeps growing after ordinary rain, that is no longer just new roof housekeeping. Now the part that saves you from bad advice. Do not start by measuring the pile. There is no honest universal number. Not a cup, not a handful, not a pound. The better test is the shingle face. From the ground, look for color changes, bare dark spots, cracking, curling, missing shingles, or patches where the roof no longer looks evenly coated. If the shingles still look even and dry inside, you may be in watch it territory. If the surface is going bald, the gutter is not the main story anymore. Pattern comes next. A roof that is slowly aging tends to shed broadly. Rain, wind, snow, ice, hail, and normal weather can all move loose granules over time. A straight stripe under one up or downspout tells a different story. That can be water pounding one path again and again, basically sandblasting the shingles below it. The fix may start with rerouting that water, not pricing a whole roof. One hot south-facing slope can also age faster than a shaded side. Poor attic ventilation, bad airflow under the roof deck, can help one area lose the argument sooner. The calendar matters too. If you cleaned the gutters in April, then a hailstorm hit in May, then the downspout dumped a fresh pile, do not treat that like slow aging. Storm-related concern rises when the grit is sudden and paired with random impact marks, dented metal, torn or missing shingles, or a ceiling stain. That does not mean your insurance will or will not cover it. This is not coverage advice. It means document the timing, save photos, and have a qualified roof pro look at the whole damage picture. Local damage can pretend to be old age. Think about what has touched the roof lately. Tree branches, a satellite dish, solar work, HVAC service, chimney work, someone walking the same path across brittle shingles. Foot traffic and impact can knock granules loose in one lane. That matters because one damaged area is a different conversation from a roof that is wearing out everywhere. Before you accept a replacement pitch, ask where the loss is and what caused that pattern. Can you just put the granules back? Not in a way I would trust. Gaff describes a cosmetic method called sugaring, which means pressing loose granules into asphalt cement. Their point is simple. It is not a permanent repair. A few damaged shingles may be replaceable if the surrounding roof is sound and a matching repair is practical. But broad exposed asphalt, large bare patches, or loss that is not limited to a few shingles moves you into replacement planning. Not panic, planning. This is the part you can do without getting on the roof. Take a photo of the gutter grit with the date. After the next heavy rain, check whether the amount is lighter, the same, or heavier. Look from the ground with binoculars if you have them. Check the ceiling below that area. Check the attic for stains or daylight if you can do that safely. Keep gutters clear, because backed up water can create roof trouble that has nothing to do with granules. If the roof is steep, wet, high, or damaged, stay off it. Here is your simple split. Watch it if the roof is newer, the grit is light, it tapers, the shingle color still looks even, and there are no leak signs. Document it if the loss is sudden after weather, concentrated under a downspout, or tied to recent roof traffic. Call a qualified roofer promptly if you see exposed asphalt, active leaks, missing shingles, curling, cracking, storm impact signs, or heavy ongoing granule loss. Ask for photos of the exact area and the reason for the recommendation. The proof should match the pitch. One more boundary before money enters the room. A shingle standard or warranty is useful paperwork, but it is not a field verdict by itself. ASTMD 3462 describes asphalt shingles as manufactured. It does not prove your installed weathered roof is defective because grit is in the gutter. A manufacturer warranty can exclude things like hail, roof traffic, or poor ventilation. Insurance separates normal wear and aging from storm damage and evaluates the roof in front of them. Keep the papers. Just keep the lanes separate. So what does roof granule loss in your gutters mean? It means your roof is handing you a clue. Ask 4 questions. Is this a new roof or an older one? Is the grit tapering or growing? Is it everywhere or in one path? Do the shingles still have an even surface, or do you see bare spots, storm signs, or water stains? That turns black sand into a next move. And if you want a clean starting point before a roofer visit or a big decision, get your roof's real age band and remaining useful life picture from Asset Odin. You do not need to panic. You do need to look.